Have spent most of my adult life starting things. The problem is you will always lag in those things if you do not develop leaders effectively.
I can't say I don't have time for the things that Jesus told me to do.
Is everything revolving around one leader? And typically, by default, in a startup scenario, there is usually a very charismatic, dynamic leader that has taken the leap of faith and has started something, which requires an enormous amount of faith.
Yeah.
How do you leverage that unique influence to empower others?
Okay.
If you build around your own giftings, you're also building around your own failings.
Okay. If I have never delegated or allowed someone else to make a decision in the thing, then they're not actually able to lead the thing, which means it's still relying on me.
Yeah. You can't get to your leadership potential without failure. It's impossible.
Right.
And so you have to be allowed to fail.
Yep.
When you see people failing and failing forward, that is a sign of a healthy, delegating organization and a leader, presumably at the top, who gets it. If you're not failing in the short term, you're probably not succeeding in the long term. You're never going to start or plant anything that values leadership development unless you value your own development as a leader. I wouldn't be interested in encouraging a leader to pour into leaders who is not being poured into.
Okay.
I look for people who are already leading without a title.
The reality is
you won't find it.
You won't. Like you already know it's not lost. You already know exactly all the time you're going to have. Right? It's not an unknown. Our joy is made complete in the sharing with someone else, right? That's why there's so much joy in sharing the gospel with others, because actually in that we feel and sense the fulfillment of the joy.
When you really are in love with becoming more like Jesus, the greatest leader of all time,
right,
then you're going to want to bring people along on that journey. And you're going to want to share that journey with other people.
In the heart of every Christian leader, there's a part of them that's going to acknowledge and recognize that call to service, that call to lovingly give of themselves.